Welcome to the Angular project batch. Here we will implement one project. Have you seen the link that I have shared with you? I have shared one link with you. Have you seen that? Correct. Can you see this? Can you see my screen now? Yeah. So this repository is available at my profile. This is my profile on Git. And if you go to the repositories, project billing counter, billing counter management, this one. So this project we would be implementing in Angular. If you want to check, you can check on your machine. Yes. So billing counter project I have pasted in the chat box. Please check. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this project I already have implemented in the React. That links also will share, just a minute. So that project I already have implemented. Yeah, these things 1, 2, 3. So these 3 videos are there. These videos will cover end-to-end project in a React. Same project. Same project. Even here you can see the source code also for the same. That is the full stack project. But here we won't be implementing in a full stack manner. We would be implementing Angular part of it. Correct?
Yeah.
We would be implementing Angular part of it. But here I have implemented it in full stack way. All the things implemented here. Now, what that project is actually, what that project is, here I have explained. I will explain it today also. Yeah, this one. So this video explains what the project is all about. It's not a MERN. At that time, I thought I would be implementing only in a MERN. I will change this thumbnail. But this is the billing counter management. Okay. What project, what exactly this project is? So here if you see, there is one PDF. Wireframes billing counter management. You may download it on your machine, or if you wanna check this thing here in the Git, you can do that. Just do one thing. Uh, you can follow to my profile so that whatever updates I will do, you will get the notifications. Similarly, you can start this repository. So whatever updates are there, there is an option for making a star. You will get updated notifications about this project. So in the same thing, in a same Git repository, I will implement the project. Well, you can fork this repository on your account and you can update it. That is also fine. Or if you want to create your own repository, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. So let's understand the project first. What this project is exactly. So consider that there is a shopping mall. You might have visited the shopping mall,
Yeah.
and at the end we generate the bill. The representatives or the salespeople who are at the billing counter, they scan your products and they generate final bill, right?
Mm.
So that complete thing have been implemented. I have implemented it for one of the shopping mall, a newly opened shopping mall in Pune, and part of that project, a 20% or 10%, 10% would be more, 10% of that project I have explained on my YouTube channel to the students. For example, how do you perform the login? Simple wireframes are there. A UI for my actual project is different, and UI over here is different. Here you can say simple login page. That login page would be having email and password and login. When you click the login, it will actually it will check in the DB and tell you your user is available or not. Presently, we'll not do that thing. We'll just develop the login screen and we will implement the routing. We will go to the next dashboard, right? So actually, this is a directly customer page, but here there is a dashboard. So dashboard will show these charts: total sale, amount is this, yearly sale, amount is this, total products, product wise sale, monthly sale, right? Product wise sale and monthly sale. Then there is a feature of creating new customer. If you see here, this page will show all the customers so far available for the shopping mall, mobile number, name, and customer since. Then you can edit the customer, delete the customer. You can search the customer by means of mobile. Even if you click on this new customer, it will take you to this page. Here you need to create the customer, select the birth date, like that, all the details, and you can create it, right? Then customer details. If you click on this mobile number, it should show you the customer details: name, email, mobile, date of birth, right? And then past three bills, recent three bills for that particular customer. So customer have visited, and what are the recent three bills? If you click over here, click here to see all transactions, it will take you to the altogether another page. So project is having complexity, a lot of things you need to implement over here. This is the customer module, and all the details I have written it in the form of document also. Admin login, customer, new customer, customer details, but all these things have been written over here. Let's go back to the wireframes. Do you understand customer's page? What is customer?
Yeah.
Creating customer, listing customer, and detailing the customer.
Delete and copy. Yeah.
This is edit,
Edit and delete.
delete. So in Angular, we need to develop this screen. Search filter should work in Angular. This edit and cross, whenever you click on the delete, the row should be deleted from here, right? Then here you can say, if you edit, routing should happen. If you click over here, routing should happen.
Okay.
Can you do that in Angular?
A little bit I can.
Okay. So how do you design this page? Can you tell me?
For CSS we can use table.
Uh-huh.
So there is a customer page.
Correct.
New customer. Another component would be there.
Okay.
a list of customer will be there.
Mm-hmm.
These two different components are there.
Okay.
And in forms, we can add the form details, and after clicking on submit, we can write a function for in PS file
Okay.
to add the data.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need to write a service
Uh-huh.
to write that to get for common things like getting data from API, and again for edit we need to get data and post data. So we can write a service so that we commonly use that in these two different components.
Okay.
Mm.
Fine. So you have idea how do we exactly implement. Can you add bootstrap?
Yeah, using Bootstrap link, like the npm commands,
Uh-huh.
we can add Bootstrap. And in styles, Angular.json file, we can add Bootstrap link to that styles and the script also,
Uh-huh.
and we can use.
Okay. Okay. But in this project, we won't be using bootstrap.
Mm.
Is it okay? We would be
Yeah.
using a brand new CSS framework that is Tailwind CSS.
Okay.
Have you used this before?
No.
So we would be using this Tailwind CSS.
Okay.
So this is utility based framework. Can you see? You will write all the things like this and it will create the UI for you. You don't need to write separately something.
It's a free open.
Yeah, it's a free. It's a free.
Okay.
It's absolutely free. So that we won't be using this. There is no much task of this CSS files. Earlier in the bootstrap, we can use this a little bit, but you can skip it also, no problem. Right?
Yeah.
So this is the utility based CSS framework, or we can go with the bootstrap also, no problem. You tell me. So what?
Can we use Angular material also?
Angular material also we can use, no problem. So this is the bootstrap, and we can add Angular material. If you want to use Angular material, we need to do that from beginning itself.
Yeah, because Angular material I got sometimes I got questions in interviews.
Okay, no problem. Then we can use this.
Okay.
We can use this Angular material. Okay.
Yeah.
So technically using Tailwind is a, what you can say, using Tailwind is a latest trend, right?
Okay.
And Bootstrap and other things are there. They would be there. We can use this Angular material. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So technology stack we would be using is Angular 17 or 15. Angular 17 or 15. Then Angular material for UI related things. Correct?
Yeah.
Angular material for UI related things. And if needed, we can go ahead with this. But generally, Angular and Tailwind CSS is a little cross combination. Tailwind CSS goes with the React mostly, but we can implement it also. What I suggest, why I suggested, you will learn separate another framework, right?
Right. Right. Yeah.
But fine, you are correct. Interviewers will ask you questions on Angular material and Angular, right? So we will keep this combination together, that is Angular and Angular material.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you talk about this bill generation, so there are three modules we need to implement. First is bill generation. Second one is customer related thing, bills module, customers module, analytics module. there are three modules in this project: bills, customers, analytics. Now, bills module is little complex. This is actually generation of the bill. This is nothing but what? Actual generation of the bill. So, if you see, this is the landing page. Whenever you click on the bills on the left menu, whenever you click on the bill on the left menu, this page would be getting loaded. This is the search filter you have, and this is the bills, recent bills, recently generated bills from the descending order, most recent to the most older one. Okay, so bill number, mobile number, amount, date, on which counter this bill have been generated, and by which cashier this bill have been generated. That name we will print over here. So this search filter, and this is the sorting related thing. So here you can search by means of bill number. Here you can search by means of mobile number, by amount, by date, counter, and cashier. So whatever data that is getting loaded from the server, this sorting will work on that data. And this search filter will fetch fresh data from the server. This filter will fetch fresh data from the server, and that would be loaded into this. That would be loaded into this project. Sorry, that would be loaded into this table. If you have seen, for the customers also there is a pagination, and here also there is a pagination. We need to implement the pagination also. We can show 5 records on a page. Right?
Yes.
Or 10 records, that we will decide.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
This is clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Now, from here also, if you click on this mobile number, you should route to the customer details page, this page. If you click on the bill number, it should route to the bill details page. So in the bill details page, you will have bill number, you will have mobile number, then payment, how exactly payment have been made for this bill, date, who is the cashier, who is the counter. And it will show this list kind of thing. And if you click on this mobile number, again it can go to customer details page. Right?
Yes.
Now, generation of the new bill is really challenging over here. So this date, presently, a system date would be there, cashier, name of the cashier, and counter. Whenever you click on the new bill here, this below table won't be there. The table below this line won't be there. Only you can say this mobile search, and this part is there. So here you enter the customer mobile. Here you enter what? Customer mobile, and you click on the search. If that customer is available into table in your database, if that customer is available into DB, then and only then this below bill related things would be there. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Also, it is not only this much. So you are going to add items. So this part I have implemented using barcode scanner. There is a gun, right? Automatically items are getting added. But here we don't have barcode scanner. We don't need to worry about that. You need to enter the item manually. So this item length, there are the validations over here. Well, everywhere there are the validations. Here is validation. It should be email only. This should be numbers only, right? Date, new customer. So DOB should not be future date.
So these are reactive form or template based?
You tell me.
Um, we can use both, but for the complex one, we use React.
Correct. For this is a simple form.
Right.
And here we need to use reactive forms.
Okay.
So what is the functionality? If data is valid, you click on the add. Okay. That particular data would be getting added into the table. This table. Like you typed ABC, price 100, quantity 2, clicked on the add, data is valid. It will add it as a row over here. Again, if you type ABC, price is 100, 200, quantity is 4. So if the name is available, ABC name is available, then price would be getting updated, quantity would be getting updated.
Okay.
Separate ABC won't be there.
Right.
If you have added ABC already, there is a ABC already. So if you add again ABC, price 300, quantity, well, price will not change actually, but in this program it can change. Price say 400, quantity 6. So what will happen here? So your price, this price, here you have added 400. So it will take 400 over here. It will not make an addition 400 plus 100. It will not do that thing. For the price, just 400. And quantity would be getting summed up. So if your 4 quantities there, this plus 2, 6 would be there, and total like this. You need to make a cross over here. If you click on this option, particular row would be getting deleted. Same about this. Same about this.
Okay.
Is that clear? Hello?
Yes.
Now what is going to happen? Total 200 plus 100 plus 40. This cell will calculate the total and it will show over here. Okay. Then 18% GST would be applicable over here. 18% GST on this would be applicable over here. And the grand total would be this plus this.
Okay.
And here you will select the payment mode. Here you will select what? Payment mode, card, whatever. And after this, actually there is a payment gateway. But here we don't have payment. We will not implement payment gateway. And you click on the checkout. You click on what? Checkout. The minute successful checkout will happen, you will go back to this screen and newly generated bill should be displayed here. Newly generated bill should be displayed here. This is clear, right? So this page is complex. This page is most complex. It will take a lot of time. Then bill details is clear. Whatever bill details you have, whatever bill items you have added, you need to show them in this form. Bill details, bill number, mobile, payment card, date, cashier. Then these are the details. Whatever details you have here, you can show them here. It is just the read only. But here you can perform the delete operation.
Okay.
This is clear, right?
Yes.
Bill details. Now, third module is analytics module. Third module is what? Analytics module. So whatever data you have, from that data, we need to show this bar chart along with the total sale here, which year, then product sale over here, pie chart we need to show. We have sold these 5 items, and out of them, mostly sold item is this. For just getting that idea, we have shown pie chart over here, bar chart, and what? Pie chart. So this project we need to implement.
Just a minute. At pie chart, we can select the year and check out.
Say that again.
In pie chart, the above bar chart,
Uh-huh.
we can select the year and check the every year's.
Here you can select the year also, no problem. But at that time, my requirement was for current year.
Right.
So we will remove this analytics menu from here. And whenever you log in, it should come to one page, that is a dashboard, where these charts are displayed.
Okay. Okay.
At that place, these charts are displayed.
Okay.
This is clear, right?
Yeah.
Now take 5 minutes and tell me what things in Angular we would be using for this project. Think.
Like components like that, right?
Like components.
Okay.
Which Angular concepts we would be using over here?
I posted,
Say that again.
I posted the chats what we can use.
Okay, Angular material, components, bill, customer, shared modules, lazy loading, HTTP client API, get post delete. Okay, local storage for login, template based and reactive forms, form validations and routing. Okay,
For search, I was not getting what exactly we can do.
yeah, this search.
Yeah, for every search, I was.
Yes. So here you need to implement uh, logic. How do you filter out this data, or how do you add or remove the item? So if I type ABC only, or if I type A, the names which starts from, sorry, here it's by mobile. If I type 98, those numbers would be getting displayed in this list which starts from the 98. That's what we need to implement. How do you do that?
G model,
Say that again.
G model,
Mm-hmm. NG model.
just a minute, we can use set timeout to wait until the user is completed his typing.
Mm-hmm.
But how to search
Hmm.
in database? We need to add some query like filter we need to use to check whether it is there in the database or not.
Okay. So so just a minute. Let me check one thing. So we can use applications like this Supabase. So what we will do here, what we will do here, we can use this as our database where you don't need to write any database related thing, right? But from the Angular side, from the Angular side, we can add data to DB. It's, you can say, backend as a service. You don't need to write a backend at all. Just some functions, JavaScript functions are there that you need to call, or firebase from Google.
Okay. Okay.
Have you heard firebase?
Yeah, firebase
We can use the Supabase is a open source alternative for the firebase.
okay.
It's open source, you will get the code here. So we can use firebase also to store our actual DB. Correct?
Yeah.
So that would be the real project then. Actual backend also would be there. Correct? So whenever we click on the create, or we will actually create the user, an actual authentication will happen here. Then this data will actually coming from the user.
Okay.
But it will add little complexity to the project. If it is okay with you, I can use it, no problem.
Either Supabase or Firebase?
Either Superbase or Firebase.
Okay.
You think and tell me. If you want to use it, we can use it, no problem.
Or alternative way is what?
Otherwise, fake data. Login means what?
The,
In a code itself, we will statically add
the JSON file or something.
JSON file. So we on a Git repository, we will put the JSON files.
Okay.
And from that JSON files, we just read the data. But the create operation will not have any impact. Why? Because we are not writing it to anywhere. You getting my point? So this would be just a screen in our Angular app.
Correct.
This would be simply screen in our Angular app. And once you click on the create, nothing will happen. It will just navigate you to the customer's page.
Okay.
This will happen.
You are saying with JSON also it is possible.
Writing is not possible. So you cannot create a new user.
Okay.
We will just prepare the UI. Validations would be getting applied.
We can do, I think so. We can do like we can create the object as a customer and the data.
But where do you save that customer?
In DB only, like db.json file only.
In db.json file.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then how do you write that object to the file?
Actually, for practice, I'm doing. Can I show my?
Yes, that might be in a node you might have done.
I have just created db.json file.
Yeah, show me.
I'm sharing my screen.
Yes.
Is visible? It is
Yeah, visible.
okay. So I'll show this. This is just a sample I was trying to practicing.
Okay.
Where I have products at the product list. And for database and JSON server and JSON server watch db.json.
Oh, that is different then. We can use JSON server also, no problem. So this is altogether a different story. Using JSON server and storing data into the JSON is different part. Means some server you are using actually, not Firebase, not Supabase, a dynamic JSON kind of thing you are using. If you are comfortable with the JSON server, we can go ahead with the JSON server, no problem.
Yeah, we can use because we don't need anything though.
You don't need anything, but it will work on the local.
Right.
It will work only on the local.
So if I'm posting my GitLab link in my resume and everywhere, so this data will be visible, right?
So you might have created these files, right?
Yes.
So these files are getting created. You have exported these files from the JSON server.
Right. This is like this way.
Yes. So these files are getting created by JSON server.
Okay.
So if you are comfortable with the JSON server, we can use JSON server, no problem.
But for long time, what we can do, like we need to use Firebase, right?
If you use the Firebase, you can deploy the application.
Yeah, right.
and you can show actual live application. But there is a little learning curve in the
Okay.
there is a learning curve in, you can say, Firebase.
Fine. Yeah.
Little things you need to learn. Not all Firebase we will understand. Whatever things required for us.
Okay. Okay, we'll go with firebase. So that I can add that link.
You can show the source code also, as you can show source code as well as your live working link.
Correct. Yes. Stop sharing.
Yes. Let me see. Angular hosting is free or what? If it is a free, well, Firebase itself provides Angular hosting.
Okay.
If you see this, Firebase hosting gives you fast, secure, reliable.
Okay.
You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Deploy to your site.
Can you please enlarge the screen shared?
No, I have shared full screen. Now,
I can see little box of just so that is my settings are.
there is a pin. You can click on the pin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Is it full screen or what?
Yeah, it is full screen.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Do you see on a full screen mode or how exactly it is?
Now it is, I can see full screen now. I clicked on that thing.
Uh-huh.
Now it is visible.
Okay. So we just need to see, do we need to pay anything for this or what? No cost. Firestore cloud functions, 10 GB, 360. No, that is enough for you
Yeah.
actually. Crashlytics, no cost. Hosting, 10 GB is free. We even don't require 10 GB. Real time database, okay. So we can use this plan, no cost, free plan.
Okay, right.
Cloud Firestore. Okay, got it. So One thing for project, we will create a notebook. Angular billing counter management. You see my screen, right?
Yes.
Angular billing counter management. And in this, what we would be using, so let's Angular 17 material, firebase, and what? Angular. Say that again.
That's it, the three working things.
Yeah, three things we would be using. So this link I will share with you. So where we will make some notes while developing the project. If anything is important, we will add it here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So this thing is also there. Now, project repository. This would be the base repository. Here only I will create one project.
Okay.
Fine then let's go to the, I hope your Angular environment is there working, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I just need to set up that Git thing.
Git. Okay, let's do that then.
Yeah.
So just go to the Google and type git scm.
Okay, Git.
Have you node is installed, right? Your JSON server is
Yeah,
running means node is installed.
code is installed. Yes.
Just go to the command prompt and type git first.
Git bash also I have.
Oh, then git is installed on your machine. You don't require anything. Can you share?
No, for the project, yeah.
Can you share your screen?
Sure. Mhm. Okay. I'm resetting my password.
Sure.
Forget.
You may stop sharing till then while resetting the password.
Yeah, just my screen is stopped. Right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll share it with you. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. Now I have the Git log it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to be able to send like to the building from the management repository here so that I can upload whatever I need.
Correct. You can fork my project also.
Okay. Yes, here I
There is a fork option. Correct.
yeah.
Create a new fork.
Okay. And create folder.
Yes. So project have been forked.
Okay.
Now clone this.
Here a different folder.
Correct. On the desktop somewhere. So make sure that this is not on the Git.
Yeah. And now take a look.
Paste the link.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the already working. Even you got the PDF also.
Yeah. Right.
Correct. So either you can use this fork, or if you want to create new, you can create new. So what will happen now? Go to the Git, please.
Yeah.
Now can you see sync fork button is there? Sync fork. Below. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now what is going to happen? I am going to update the code in, let's do that thing right now. Now you can see my screen. You can unpin yourself or you can stop sharing. Now let me clone this project. You see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So billing counter management I have cloned on my machine. Let me open it into the VS Code. Now here we can say new folder and BCM, billing counter management, Angular. Now in this Angular, CD billing project billing counter management, CD BCM Angular, ng new, ng what? New.
Project.
Correct. New, creating new project, BCM, and we can say trial. I will delete this. Okay, ng new BCM trial. Hit the enter. Do you want to add the routing? I can say yes. Now Angular 17 would be getting selected. So we didn't talk about this, on which unit to work, CSS, SCSS, or what?
CSS.
Okay, SCSS.
CSS.
Okay, so we can use SCSS, no problem. It is installing, just a minute. Okay. Now we have created this project, right?
Yes.
Now I will push this, and here I can say BCM Angular test commit. Now see, this part is not on your machine. Now if you go to the Git,
Mm-hmm.
if you go to the Git, this part is BCM Angular is available on my machine in my repository, but in your fork it is not available.
Right.
Can you go to your fork?
Yeah, they are saying one commit behind. One commit behind.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Correct. Fork from this and one commit behind. Now click on the sync fork.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now on your local machine, what you will do? Whatever changes you are going to perform. So this is not available on your local now. You have cloned it.
Right.
Which command you will fire? On the local?
Git
No git clone. Git clone is only once.
Git pull.
Correct. Git pull or git fetch.
Okay.
Just fire that command and see what happens. Git fetch will not show the conflict of git pull. Type git pull or fetch, whatever. It is saying something, right?
Yeah.
Just make git pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now got the Angular. So here, this is the process we would be following, right? I would be
Yeah.
regularly updating code to the billing counter management Angular folder. You would be syncing with the branch. You would be syncing with the branch and pulling the changes. This is how it will work.
Okay.
Is this clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now can you check which Angular version it has created?
Itchy but hyper right?
No, no. I'm
What is
saying
it?
in the package.json,
I guess.
where did you see that 15?
Yeah. Everywhere
Yeah, correct. Correct. That's what the Angular version 15. Okay. So package.json. Just a minute.
Hmm.
So I wanted to show you something, but it is not happening on my machine.
Okay, I'll stop sharing.
Yes, no problem. Is it? So on your machine also it has created,
What?
on your machine it has created Angular 15, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me your node version? What is the node version?
Um, Role version. I can check it, but I can be right.
Node hyphen v.
18.
18 point. Okay. I'm also installing same. I'm deleting actually this BCM trial project. You see my screen or not?
Correctly done.
Now, so I have
Yeah.
installed node 18 like you. Node, what's that? BCM ng node trial. So first I'll try creating locally. I wanted to show you one thing. Now I have node 18 npm install /g angular CLI. Let me update it. Angular CLI. Which version of Angular CLI you are using? Just a minute. Is the no same thing, ng version. Yeah, now it was. Can you check yours? Angular CLI NG version. What is this? 15 or 17?
16, not 6.
1.6.
Yeah.
Can you update Angular CLI?
Okay, I'll check the about.
Just this command npm install.
Install.
Let me show you. Yeah, can you see this? Npm install /g.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
What's the version? 17. Now try to create a project. Don't create in your fork. Create in separate project. New trial app. SCSS. Yeah. Do you want to enable the server side rendering and the static generation? Say no. Now it will create some different file. Angular structure is different than what we have learned in 2018. Open folder, desktop, and the trial app. Can you see? This is the newer structure. Now create the project and you tell me what difference you find. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, can you tell me difference?
Just editor is still it's working.
Okay.
I need to git config.
Git conflict.
Git config by the as well as in global username and the mail ID.
Okay.
It's Okay.
Now open it in the VS Code.
That's it. Okay. I don't see modules over here.
Okay. And
Yes. Config.ps is the newer.
what?
App.config.ps.
Uh-huh. Is something new.
App, yeah, it is new, but app.config.ps is not there.
Okay. Module.ts file is not there.
Right. So major change.
Correct. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
Okay.
You may also search. Now you forgotten one thing, standalone true. In the component, one thing have been added, and
Okay,
the
I did go to app.config.ps. Yeah,
good
yeah. This is also new. And they are adding imports also.
imports here, right? And one more difference is there. Can you identify that difference?
Style one, template one, selector is there. And that selector, file, root, one more difference. In component.ts file only.
Yes.
For import component, that is what?
No, that is same. You
That
told
is
me.
add component we are adding. Um, no, I'm not able to. Like selector, template, and styles are already there. They're already there. Imports and standalone are the different one.
Mm-hmm.
These two only I'm able to find.
Just give a little stress.
Okay. Export plus and component. Right.
There is a difference for sure.
Mhm. Right components and this only.
If you remember, your
Uh,
style.urls was an array.
right.
So this is the
Right.
individual file. Now,
Okay. Yeah. Right.
so if you look at the structure, rest of the things are same. This file is same. Index HTML, main HTML is same. Style.css, well, this is because of the CSS. All these things are same. They have made core change inside the app folder.
Right.
So something standalone true have came over here. Imports have came over here, and there is no module file.
Right.
So this is the concept of Angular standalone components.
Okay.
This one. Getting started with the standalone components.
Uh,
So standalone components provides a simplified way to build the Angular applications. Standalone components, directives and pipes aim to streamline the authoring experience by reducing the need of the ng modules. You don't require ng modules.
right.
So this standalone true you need to add, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. But
Okay. Okay.
this is the thing that have been changed in Angular 17. First change.
Okay.
And why earlier it was creating Angular 15 component? Is that clear to you? In earlier case, it has generated whenever we created this project here earlier. Yeah, here it has generated Angular 15 project. Why?
Right.
Your CLI was not updated.
Okay. Okay. No, no, no.
First, you need to update the CLI. Also, you need to update the node version. If my was older, that's why I updated node version also, and then CLI.
Okay.
And then it has started creating Angular 17 project. Otherwise, it was creating Angular 15. Standalone thing was missing. That's what I was looking for.
So in 15 it is not there, standalone.
15 it is not there. In 17 it is there.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. And the shared modules and everything is
Same.
oh,
We'll see.
oh,
We'll see that.
yeah, yeah.
How those things will work.
Okay. Routing is also different. Like not different, but we are importing router
Yeah,
outlets.
router outlet straight here. Well, we can opt for other earlier way also. No problem.
No, that's fine. We can run.
Yes, we will do it by means of the new Angular.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine then. A lot of things we have discussed about project today. We have worked about Git, how we are going to share the changes between us, right? And Angular version. So tomorrow actually we will create the project and the modules. Fine?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you share me that evening